Hello and welcome to your daily love message from your person. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in 3 decks of cards for this reading today. I want to bring in the silence because if they are silent right now, we're going to connect with why and what they're thinking and feeling. But I also want to connect with the Divine Masculine Dreams and Understanding Oracle because they are having vivid, intense dreams about you right now. And I want to find out what they're actually thinking about and what kind of dreams they're having. And also to connect with that, I'm going to bring in the Masculine Comes Home Oracle because they are coming home to you. And I want to see if they are dreaming about anything significant with this deck as well, because their dreams are guiding them. So I feel they're being guided in their dreams about their next steps to take. And that's why you receive previews in dreams. So if you're having any dreams where you're seeing them coming to you or contacting you or ending something with someone, or if you're going through something, you're being given previews. Don't worry if it's something weird you dream about. It's your subconscious mind purging things. But I feel that they definitely are having dreams about how to move forward to you, or what they actually want with you, what they want to say to you, what they want to do with you and for you. So we're going to connect with these cards and I just find it'll be really interesting. So thank you for being here. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. So what do they want to say? First card out there. So a couple of cards. There's still more though. What do they want to say to you today? Again, see the cards are trying to come out and going back in. So there's still their energy lingering around them wanting to say something but not, holding back. Pushing it down, repressing it, or writing a message and then not pressing send. There's fear there. And I feel there is something that they are releasing right now. So what are they dreaming about? What are they dreaming about? What do they want you to know? Just one card flew out there. And I feel that's another reason why I've been guided to this deck. So what else are they dreaming about or intending? Or what do they want you to know about coming forward? I'll see what's going on then. So the most important card I feel is this one because it flew out. And we've got, I'm still growing up. So they want you to know they're still learning. They're still growing up. Now this isn't about physical age. This is about spiritual maturity. This is becoming the masculine in power. This is about stepping into their empress self. This is about moving through the stages of the journey where they are a page, then they become a king, and then they become, or they become a knight, and then they become a king, and then they become the emperor. But it really is about the stages of their growth. So they're saying, I'm still growing up, you're so mature, why do you want me? Now, this doesn't mean that you are physically older than them. There may be an age gap for some of you. There are a lot of age gaps in this journey. But this is about them feeling like you've got it together. You understand. You have got your life sorted out. You know where you're going. You know what you're doing. You're not wearing a mask. You're being authentic. And in their eyes, they feel like their life is a big hot mess. They may be dealing with something over here, and they're wondering why you want them over there. So they're kind of thinking where you are, it's all blue skies and beautiful. Where I am, it's all dark skies. How am I going to get from here to there? They're seeing the differences between you, like the differences of night and day. And again, they're struggling to get words out here, I feel. There's things they want to say to you, and they're struggling to get it out. Sometimes it's because they can't even put it into words in their own mind. So how can they express it yet? So they are saying, I'm still growing up. You're so mature. Why do you want me? And that's also because they kind of put you on a pedestal. They think that you're out of their league, too good to be true, a dream come true, someone who could disappear. And that's another reason why sometimes they hide away, because they get afraid of losing you and they think, well, it's risky to be with you, so I'm just going to stay here and pretend like nothing's happening. But they can't do that. They can only do that for a certain amount of time. And if there is an age gap and you're connecting with that, they look at you and they think, why do you want me? You could have anyone. You could have anyone your own age. And if they are the older one, they may look at you, if you're the younger one, and think, well, you could get someone your own age. You could give you more of a life, maybe have children with you, or, take you places, do things. What about me? I'm getting older. So they would think like that if they're the older one. If you're the older one and they are the younger one, they kind of look at you and think, you could be with someone your own age. You can give you more than I can. So why do you want me? Okay, I need to grow up. Why? So again, this is about spiritual age, but if anyone is resonating with the physical age, that's another thing that they're going through. They're saying to you, I deny my feelings because they scare me. So this is another reason why they deny the feelings, because one, they're struggling to express it. They're tongue-tied around you because of the power of the love and the intensity of it. They get tongue-tied, and I am connecting with that there. But it's also, they deny their feelings because they think they're a big hot mess, and they think, why do you want me? You could have anyone you want. You've got your life together. You've got your stuff together. Maybe you've got the dream job you want, or maybe you've just walked away from your own karmic situation and they're very inspired by that, or you've got your own home, or you're living your own life, and they're like, you've got all that, why me? You could get anyone, why me? So it's not that they're questioning you and thinking, oh, there's something wrong with you. They're thinking there's something wrong with themselves. And they are denying their feelings because they scare them. I'm trying to heal my insecurities about the way I look. So again, this is insecurities. I don't feel I look good enough for you. I feel like I'm insecure about the way I am as a person. And this could also be about their own body image. They may have issues about the way they look, so they may be trying to better themselves in some way. So perhaps they're working on their physical self. They could be going to the gym, they could be working out, they could be exercising. And again, it doesn't matter whether they are a guy or a girl. They could be working on themselves. Maybe they're trying to lose some weight or even put some weight on. Maybe they're changing certain things about the lifestyle, things they're doing. They could be quitting an addiction, something that is toxic or unhealthy for them. So they're working through all of this. Why do you want me? You could have someone better looking than me. You could have someone with more potential than me, a better job than me. These are all the things they're thinking in their fears and their insecurities. Yet to you, they are everything that you desire. Everything about them turns you on. They are perfect for you just the way they are. It doesn't matter how much money they've got in the bank. It doesn't matter whether they've had a shave or not. It doesn't matter what they're wearing. Okay, you're saying you were perfect for me. But they don't feel that. They feel imperfect. They feel flawed. They feel like they need to change because when they look at you, remember, you're perfect to them. And they think, why do you want me? Look at you. You could have anyone. Well, that's how you feel about them. So it's remembering that you both have your own insecurities and this is one of theirs. They're saying to you, I'm not ignoring you and working out what to say because I'm tongue-tied. I can't get it out. My feelings are scaring me. I feel like I'm not good enough for you. I feel like you're too mature for me. I feel like I don't know what I'm doing around you. You make me feel like a schoolboy or a schoolgirl again. You make me feel tongue-tied. And that's what's coming through very strongly. They may mix the words up around you because they feel vulnerable and they feel insecure and they feel like a child. They feel childish compared with you. They feel like, I don't know what I'm doing. So they're not ignoring you right now. They're working out what to say. So don't panic and think that it's over or they're never going to reach out or anything like that because they're just working out what to say. And they're saying, I'm healing my addiction so I can feel free. So again, this is things that they are working on within their own self. So some of them may have addictions affecting their appearance or affecting their mind or affecting them in some way. Okay, addictions isn't just about substances either. So yes, some of them may be addicted to caffeine or they may be addicted to smoking cigarettes or vaping or drinking alcohol or even some kind of drug. But some of them are also addicted to their fears, worrying, overthinking. That can be an addiction. They could be addicted to their codependent situation. They could be addicted to something like that they're doing, like gaming can be an addiction, or gambling, or watching sports, or work could be an addiction to them. Whatever it is, they're saying, I'm healing these things so I can feel free, because their addictions feel like they're taking them over. And I feel an addiction can also be, if they're in a karmic situation, it can be addictive to perhaps feel needed. If they are constantly doing things for other people, it can get an addictive feeling, okay, because they feel validated in some way. But they need to be free, especially if they are doing too much for everyone, people pleasing. They need to release that. They're saying, being with you feels very natural to me. And this is what they are dreaming about. So when they are with you, whether it's physically with you, in the actual 3D reality, your physical world, spending time with you, being with you, or if they are dreaming about you or fantasizing about you, it just feels normal. It feels natural. It feels right. It feels how it should feel. And everything else feels rushed or stressed or, not right. So what they're saying to you is it feels very natural being with you. Even if they get tongue-tied and struggle to get their emotions out, with you it just feels right. When they're with you, it just feels comfortable. It feels heavenly because it's the way it's meant to be. And also when they dream about you, it feels so natural. It just feels right. Everything about it feels right. And that's why they know you're the right person for them. I dreamt that you rejected me and it scared me. So they may have had a dream that you rejected them, especially because they're dealing with all this fear. Oh, lots of fear being released there. I feel insecure about the way I look. So they could have had a dream that they looked a bit weird. Or maybe in their dream, you know, dreams can kind of make things out of proportion or make things very strange. Maybe, you know what they show me in my mind is someone's got a big long beard. And maybe you like them clean shaven. And they had a dream about that. And, you know, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with you know, facial hair at all, but that's what they've just shown me in my mind. And that's also about wisdom. So it's about them gaining wisdom. But they just showed me that. So it's like their worst fears. Or maybe they dreamt they come to you in a dream and they were naked. And really it's their higher self showing them that they are vulnerable around you. And they've got to be vulnerable. So it's like, I feel that they're being shown extremes in their dreams about their own appearance. And you rejected them for it, not that you ever would. Or maybe they had a dream that they didn't have enough money, enough material things, whatever, and you don't care about any of that, but they had this dream about you rejecting them and it scared them in whatever way. Maybe they dreamt that they tried to kiss you and you weren't interested, or they rang you and you turned your phone off. I feel this is what they're going through, and that's why they're saying, I'm not ignoring you, I'm working out what to say, because they may be a little bit afraid of being rejected because they had a dream about it. They had a dream about your mission as well. So they are saying to you, I am on mission. I am doing what I need to do to be with you. On mission, our mission, to be with you. I'm on mission to you, coming to you. But they may have actually had a dream as well about something they are being guided to do in their physical world with you. So it could be dreaming about some kind of retreat or some kind of healing practice or something they've always wanted to do in their life. Maybe they had a dream of writing a book and that's something they've always wanted to do, or do a YouTube video, whatever it is. They had a dream, they're on mission, climbing a hill, a mountain, or jumping out of a plane, or doing something like traveling. So I feel they had a dream about doing something that is part of their mission, and it's made them think, yeah, I'm ready to fly. So some of them had dreams about flying on a plane or in a helicopter, or even flying, just with the arms and like Superman, because they're being shown in dreams that they're ready for a new start. They're ready to fly. They're ready to start again. They're ready for a new beginning. And that's part of their mission. So they're ready for whatever that will be. And let me take the lead. Wow. So again, they're saying, I'm ready to fly. Let me take the lead. So in their dreams, they took the lead. And that's why they reached out to you, or they came to you and you rejected them in this dream, because they're purging their fears around taking action, or actually reaching out to you, or speaking their truth, or being vulnerable. And that's why they're saying, let me take the lead, because they know that's what they need to do, because they're being shown they're in dreams. So again, there's a huge message for you to let them come to you, to let them initiate contact, to let them initiate meeting up with you, or suggesting what to do, or telling them how you feel. If you want to tell them how you feel, they already know. Talk to them on the 5D, let them take the lead in the 3D. So I definitely feel these are all things they are going through in their dreams, in their mind, and their fantasies. And they are really just still growing up. So trust the love right now. Forgive them for things. Don't blame them. They're learning and growing just like you are. So have faith in the love. They get tongue-tied around you because they love you. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.